How well does the man before us understand his own awakening? His supreme divine body erupted, triggering heavenly phenomena as a holy land divine and just moments ago, a divine son, unhappy with his position, clashed with him. The old divine son of the Holy Land faced off against the newly ascended one. Answer me. Are you trying to teach this divine son how to act? Judging by this stance, Wong Kai went all out from the very start. Kai Divine Son's cultivation has reached the peak of the Z-Mansion realm. Mere Z-Mansion cultivator really defeated Divine Son. Kai, when did your vision become so short-sighted? An innate divine body fighting beyond its realm. For him, that's as easy as eating or drinking. Among his peers, he's certainly an invincible existence. Let's hope this serves as a lesson for you. So this is all a so-called divine son amounts to. To be honest, just now, I still had a moment of expectation, but you're still far too weak. The Great Tao is simple. It must be the legendary Great Tao in simplicity. The Divine Son's physical talent is terrifying beyond that one punch. Its power surpassed our imagination. I know it, Lord Divine Son is no ordinary being. You truly disappoint me. With swordsmanship like that, you dare call yourself a Divine Son. So change. You're nothing without that divine body talent. That's the only reason you possess such strength. But to say my sword talent is lacking, you don't even understand the first thing about swordsmanship. What kind of being are you, then? I know nothing of swordsmanship. A mere sparrow flying among trees dares speak of soaring through the 9 heavens. Is that all the Divine Son can do? Talk big? Truly ridiculous. Since you're so defiant, then today, I'll show you what true swordsmanship really is. Heavens, this is swordcha. The Divine Son has actually mastered swordcha, and not just ordinary swordcha. The divine sword intent manifests. Even gods and demons would draw their swords before him. What kind of sword intent is this? It's affecting the entire arena. In all these years of battles, we've never seen such a sight. I only learned a few surface tricks. Forgive my crude display. Humble? That's not humble, it's infuriating. You're making us all look useless. I told you, you're weak. Now I've proven it to you, but now I realize you're even weaker than I said. Far weaker. The Divine Son's words aren't exaggeration. That strike, he only used a trace of sword chat. If he truly went all out, he could have crushed the Divine Son instantly. A sword cultivator with an innate divine body. Such a thing has never been heard of. Changes sword chase extraordinary. Within his technique, there's both extreme yin and extreme yang. Those two forces are opposites by nature. Yet now, They're mastered by one man simultaneously, defying the laws of heaven and earth. Change has surprised us again and again. But now, it almost feels inevitable. Within his sword intent, there's even a trace of prophetic power. Such terrifying intent shouldn't exist in this low world. Change, just how many secrets are you hiding? The immortals have been gone for far too long. Back then, the immortal path was sealed, except for that so-called divine subordinate. The most loyal high priest, or former emperors throughout the ages, were forced, by the rejection of the cosmic will, to suppress their cultivation down to the mortal realm. The light of hope belonging to our holy land will surely shine upon the truly complete world. Only by breaking the barrier can we return to the peak once more, to step into that realm. Wait, Divine Son, what, do you also wish to argue with me? My lord, I dare not covet what you have obtained. As far as I know, women should not be suited to cultivate with Xuan Cloud Iron. When my father was young, he left a hidden flaw in his dark now, all he lacks is Xuan Cloud Iron. Xion only wishes to obtain some no offense meant to you. Please, Divine Son, if the Divine Son is willing to part with the Xuan Cloud Iron, Xion is willing to pay an appropriate price in return. How long has it been since this man awakened his power? His supreme divine body erupted, causing heavenly phenomena. And he was named just moments ago the Holy Lands sect master, giving him a cultivation technique of extreme difficulty, hoping to curb his arrogance a bit. Yet the result was the Divine Son mastered it in less than a day. He was dumbfounded. Forget it. I'll just mark this as a debt you owe me. Remember to repay it someday. Thank you, Divine Son. Ziyan is deeply grateful. Why am I here? How do you feel? After that last battle, did you gain any insight? Su change, he's just relying on his Chiontian sacred physique. Don't know what dumb luck he stumbled upon, but he even awakens sword intent. If it were me, I wouldn't accept it. When did you become like this? Failure isn't scary. Only the weak care about that. But Su change, he clearly. Insolence, change. Divine Son is the holy son of our Guiyuan Holy Land, calling the Divine Son by his full name again and again. Are you even worthy to be a holy son yourself? Why haven't you reflected yet? Disciple Chu Tanku begs Master's forgiveness. Kai, I advise you to give up thoughts of revenge. Otherwise, if the Divine Son truly decides to act against you, even I won't be able to help you. The Holy Land's ancestors have already agreed unanimously. All of the Holy Land's high ranks will follow the Divine Son's will. Where the Divine Son points, the Holy Land follows. If you go head to head with him, you won't even count as a part of a Holy Son. He wouldn't even need to act. You'd be instantly suppressed. Disciple, Master only wishes the best for you. The Divine Son's talent isn't limited to his heavenly physique. He is also blessed by heaven itself. A man favored by destiny. Blessed by heaven. A man of destiny, his future is limitless. Such a legendary person. And it's actually that Su change. So what? As the Holy Son, I will never forget today's humiliation. Su change, just you wait. Even if your talent soars to the heavens and your fame spreads far and wide, you still aren't qualified enough. Oh, change. I heard about what happened yesterday in Guiyuan Field. You truly had the bearing of a Divine Son. The Holy Master was full of praise. I know your talent in swordsmanship is no weaker than your physical talent, so the ancestor ordered me to hand this ancient sword technique. It is a sword art left behind by an ancient Holy Land. He was once a great master of the sword, devoted to the way of the sword. This sword art was his final legacy before ascension. One sword Yin-Yang. It's said to be a celestial technique, but that senior departed in haste, leaving behind only a fragment. In the Northern Sea domain, it's still considered a top-tier technique. If you can master it fully, you might even glimpse a trace of immortal intent. Detected new mission. Option 1. Request to switch to another cultivation technique. Map of mountains and rivers. Accept this cultivation technique. Reward. Complete version of One Sword Yin-Yang. The complete version of One Sword Yin-Yang. Isn't that the immortals art? If you don't want it, then let the Holy Lord have this technique. So impatient are you? But even I have practiced this technique for 10 years and only barely achieved some results. When the time comes, he'll definitely come to ask how to cultivate this method. Then I can use that to humble him a bit. So he'll know that I, the Holy Lord, also possess extraordinary talent. Hey. One Sword Yin-Yang, complete version, created by an unknown sword master, who devoted his entire life to perfecting a single decisive strike. One sword shatters all laws. One sword subdues the heavens. One sword shatters all laws. No matter how flashy the moon, I need only one sword. One Sword Yin-Yang. Damn it, holy crap. Who's the reckless fool that dared to attack my holy land? I was taking a bath and had to rash out mid-soak. Didn't even have time to put on my pants. He already learned it. It's only been a short while and he's mastered it already. What nonsense, this monster. Is he even human? How long has this man before me been awakened? His supreme holy body erupted, causing heavenly visions. The Holy Land's divine son. At the Holy Lord's urging, he pierced the Holy Land's sky with one sword, slaying and the Holy Lord, the true culprit, actually ran away and forgot to escape. Chongjay, Ni. Holy Lord, you came just in time. I feel that the power of that last strike still lacked something. Could you help me improve it? Damn it, is he even human? Is there still any law, any justice left? He reached such a realm in less than a day. Then what does that make me? Holy Lord, maybe I didn't use my weapon just now, so the power was still lacking a bit. Oh yes, indeed, Chongjay. There's still a big gap between us. But I believe you'll surpass me one day. Go ahead and use your weapon. Show your true strength. Don't let me down again. How can there be such a gap between people? Oh, remembering that figure running under the sunset. That was my lost youth. Heaven, come on. Please don't let me down. This sword is not simple. This ... revealed a fragment of space. Chonjai, you'd better give me an explanation. You pierced the heavens today. Will you overturn the whole Holy Land tomorrow? Holy Lord, I actually covered for you just now. You can't just watch me die, right? Covered for me. Chonjai, how can someone so young lie? I'll have to lecture you on that. Causing such a commotion. What if you scared the disciples? How infuriating. I still have something to do. I'll be leaving first. Chonjai, tell me what exactly happened. So that's how it is. Chonjai, let me take a look at that sword of yours. Tell me, Chonjai, where exactly did this sword come from? Reporting to Patriarch, after my holy body awakened, this sword was born from my very bloodline. Alright, Po Jun, don't pursue this matter further. Chonjai, I'll now arrange your next step. Old 7th, but Old 9th, this is that one's arrangement. You may leave first. Chonjai, I heard you wish to temper yourself. Ordinary duels mean nothing to you anymore. But within our holy land, there is the Heavenly Tower. It has 9 levels in total. Each level contains different trials. You may challenge them according to your talent. That is where you truly belong. Chonjai understands. But Patriarch, just now, why did Patriarch I know Po transactions just now left you confused. But trust me, Chonjai, with your current cultivation, you should when you grow strong enough in the future, I'll personally tell you the truth. Yes, Chonjai understands. If the sword in his hand is truly one of the 4 divine swords, then the great beings would have sensed it long ago. The Divine Sun will ascend the Heavenly Tower. How many floors do you think he can reach? The Heavenly Tower has 9 layers, each one harder than the last. Each level contains great terror. The higher you go, the greater the pressure and difficulty grow. Many holy sons of the sacred land only reach the 5th floor. Even the first holy son, Yulingshan, only reached the 7th floor. The higher one climbs the tower, the greater one's potential. There is also proven. A legend. It is said there exists a 10th floor. If someone manages to reach the celestial cup will appear. One can leave their name upon it, and know their own fate and destiny. Interesting. Daring to name it heavenly. Let's see how it truly is. Master, it's done. I can no longer sense the presence of that being. That's good. Master, your injury. It's nothing serious. It actually doesn't affect me at all. That sickly appearance I had earlier was just an act for that person, only to make him lower his guard. By the way, do you know the identity of that shadow? It was able to disguise itself as an angel. Although its act was full of flaws that I noticed, its power was far beyond my expectations. Master, the current timeline is separated from your era by tens of millions of years. If I remember correctly, too many things have happened in this era. The once complete great world was shattered, and heaven and earth were divided into 3,000 islands. Later on, a being calling himself a god descended from beyond. He sealed the path of immortality, causing the will of heaven and earth to forbid the existence of any more immortal emperor-level beings. After that, who dares come out? Beautiful lady, What's your name?